It's Magic Merch Monday! Hi everybody and welcome to Connie Loves Disney. If you love all kind of cool, fun Disney content, you've come to the right place. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for continued support. It's so appreciated. Today is Monday and Monday is Magic Merch Monday. Every Monday, I'm going to highlight either merchandise that has come in the mail or I purchased at the parks or through various, outings and things like that. So I do have a little bit of both today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I wanted to show you is some mail that I got, some pin trades that I did. So this is one right here. The first one is a pin trade that I did. Sometimes I go on Facebook pin trading groups that I belong to, and there was a lady that had some pins that she had posted that she was willing to trade. And there's one in particular here that I really wanted, and I was just shocked that she was willing to do a trade for it because I had missed it when it first dropped and everything, and I thought I would never get this pin. But she was nice enough to trade for me. So I have some pins right here. So let me show you the first one. And the lady that I traded, her name is, the lady that I traded with on Facebook, name is Emily Hetrick. She was very nice. And she sent it all. So inside of the package here. And oh, cute. She sent me a little Stitch sticker right there. That's very cute. I'll probably put him on my water bottle. Cute little Stitch. Because she knew that was one of my favorites. So I actually traded 3 pins for her. She gave me, I traded 2 and she gave me 3, which is cool. So let me show you the pins that I was able to trade for. The first one I got is this little pirate one right here. I thought it was cute, little Pirates of the Caribbean one. This is a cute little pin right there. So I do collect Pirates and Haunted Mansion. Those are my 2 favorite attractions. And so I do collect pins for that one. I don't have a big display of them, but I do have a few pirate ones. And this is going to look great as a new addition to that collection. Next one is going to be part of my Beauty and the Beast collection. And this is this one right here. And this is the little, looks like an ice cream soda one. This is the Belle pin. This is a really cute one. I like these. They have all these little sodas or sundaes. Not sure if it's a soda, ice cream soda, or what it is, but I'm sure they're from a mystery pack, but I only wanted the Belle one and probably the Ariel one. I'll see if I could trade for that one and find it. But I just thought this was a cute little pin. So she did those. The last one is one that I thought I would never get. It is a Peak a la Mode exclusive. And I missed it when they dropped because I was at work. And when I'm at work, I really don't have access to my phone because of the nature of my job. I work with children with severe autism. So I don't have my phone. I have my watch. But by the time they dropped, I had missed it and wasn't able to get them. So I was really kind of bummed out because they're really cool pins. And I didn't think she would trade for what my traders are. I don't have like really expensive traders. I just have kind of regular pins. But obviously she saw a Hades pin that she really liked. So I was able to trade that one. It was a Loungefly Hades. And in place of that one, I got this one right here. And this one is too cool. Look at this. This is part of that Disney Villains set from Peak a la Mode. This one has my girl, the Evil Queen. It has Snow White. My 2 favorite female villains that I collect pins are the Evil Queen and Maleficent, mostly as the dragon, because I really like the dragon. I just thought this was a really cool pin. This is a Peak a la Mode exclusive. It is a Disney pin. It is tradable in the park. This is a huge pin. It's about the size of like the Artland pins. It's over 3 inches big, and it's just a really cool pin. I feel so lucky to have gotten this one. Thank you again. And let me just show you the back. It is a limited edition pin. This is the back right here. It doesn't show how many it's a limited edition of. I think it was 1,000 or something like that. I'm really not sure, but it is a really cool pin. It is a huge pin. It's definitely will look great on my Evil Queen / Maleficent board that I have. This is just an awesome pin. Thank you again for the trade. This is cool. I really love the backer card. It's got the dragons and every time. It just really is a really cool pin. Thank you again for the trade. That was very nice of you. The next one are two pins that I actually purchased on Mercari. I'd seen them in the park, but they are very hit and miss to find. And they actually had them on Mercari cheaper than I could get them at the park, even with my 20% discount. So when I saw them, I just knew I had to have them. They're part of the princess set, and my friend Ginger actually has this set too, and she was showing me them, and I just thought they're really cool. I hadn't really seen them in the park, but then I started noticing, and I started looking for them at the park, and I could never find these two princesses ones at the park. But the first one is the Belle one right here, and this one is the Princess Tiara ones. And this is the Belle pin. I just thought it was really pretty because it's a beautiful picture of sketch of Belle, and it has her crown, her tiara on. This one probably looks best if it is, put on the board with the backer card, so you kind of know what it is, or else all you're going to get is just like this, and that's just like a tiara. But when you see it together, it looks really cool. So this is the Belle one that I purchased right here. And then the other one that I was able to get as a set from her was the Ariel one. And it's just a really pretty Ariel one also. I love the picture, the drawing. And then it just has the Ariel tiara pin right there. It's just really pretty. It has a little like an aqua color stone in the middle and everything. Just a really pretty pin. So the Belle one is really pretty. It has like a rose right in the middle and everything to signify the enchanted rose for Belle and everything. These are just really pretty pins. Like I said, I haven't been able to find, and I go to the parks almost every week. I've not been able to find the Belle, and then I probably could have. I'd seen Ariel there, but for the price, I think I paid like less than $10 for each one for the set, including shipping, and they usually run me a little bit more than that in the park, even with my discount. So thank you again for that one right there. So I have a couple more items to show you. So as you know, I do collect Funko Pops. Obviously, you can see them back there. And I do have a section kind of over here. I have a section over here. It's kind of, I don't know if you can catch it all in the camera. That is all like kind of Disney park themed Funkos. And one of my favorite ones that I have is a 4-piece set of the Dapper Dans. And recently Funko, which is also owned by Loungefly and everything, came out with a Dapper Dan pin. And I had been looking for it at the park, and then I just happened to find it last time I was there. And so I picked it up, and this is this one right here. This is the Dapper Dan Funko Pop pin. I just thought it was really cute because it does look like the little Funkos. It has the balloon. Okay, the next two items are finds that I found at thrift stores. Sometimes I go to thrift stores and antique shops hoping that I'll find some Disney merchandise, because you never know what you find. I see people on Instagram all the time that find some really cool stuff at thrift stores. So I found actually two really cool items the last couple times I went to some local thrift stores. The first one is this really cool plate right here. And this is a Steamboat Willie plate. I just thought this was really cool. I think I didn't even pay more than, I paid $9.99 for this plate. And it is a really cool plate. Right here, it's got Steamboat Willie on it. And on the back, it does say Disney Classics, a series of collectible plates designed by Brenda White. And I did look this up. So it's, it's a little bit older plate and everything, and it is worth a lot more than the $10 that I paid. I'm not going to sell it, like I said. I just thought it was a really cool plate to keep. I do have a few, I have a shelf in my living room that I have a lot of Jim Shores and things on. And I do have a Mickey, sort of Mickey statue. So I thought this would be kind of cool to put behind it right there, even though it's not sort of Mickey. But it is a cool plate. And then for the price, you know, you can't beat it. I mean, it's in excellent condition. It's not chipped or anything. It was just sitting there on the, you know, the shelf. And I couldn't believe it when I walked down the shelf and there he was just sitting there. And I said, wow. And for the price, that's really cool. My other one, ironically, is also a plate. And this was the last time I went to one of my local thrift stores. And again, just sitting there on the shelf all by itself was this one right here. And this one is really heavy. This is a Disney Classics. It says Disney Animated Classics Cinderella, designed exclusively for Walt Disney theme parks and resorts. This one I paid $12 for, but I think it's really worth it. We've got Cinderella. You've got the fairy godmother. It's 3D. It actually, you could, these are also popped out right here. You could see that. You could feel the texture here. All of this is just really pretty. This is the back. I was able to clean most of it up. It was a little dirtier, but it's still, I'm not gonna, you know, paint it or anything. I mean, it is older. You can't really see the back. And it's just a really pretty one back here. Again, I researched this one too, and this one sells and has sold for a lot more than what I paid for it. I thought about selling it, but you know what, it's just so pretty. And I do have, like I said, a Cinderella statue showcase one, so I thought this would be cool to put right next to it. And this one is just really pretty because it's got a lot of 3D elements. You've got this, you've got her, and the fairy godmother's kind of like 3D and everything. Just a really cute little plate. A great find. I like little scrolling around the edges and everything. And it's very heavy. It is a heavy plate. So it is a nice collectible plate. So like I said, you never know what you're going to find at thrift stores. These both are really cool finds. So I have two more items to show you. And the last two items that I have to show you are items that I purchased at Disneyland. If you follow me on Instagram or on, if you've watched my channel before, you know that I have a couple of videos ago, I did some prints that I purchased. Because lately in the park, they've had artists signing prints and everything. And one of the days I was there, they had a gentleman signing prints. His name is Noah Ellis. And this is his information right here. You guys can see that. You can freeze it if you want and read about him and everything. But he is a Disney artist and he's done work on like the cruise ships and everything. And he was there signing prints. And like I had mentioned in earlier this video, one of my favorite villains is Maleficent. And they had a print that he did and I purchased this one. And this is the print right here. And it's just awesome because you have Maleficent right here. You have her dragon right there. And if you look really close right here in her cloak, you can see Aurora and Philip in there. You've got the raven right here, the castle, the crow rather. It is just a beautiful print. I love the black and white and the gray that he painted it in. And it is signed by him. And I think that's so cool when they actually sign the artwork for you. This is just a really cool print. Oops. This is just a really cool print. I haven't put it in the frame yet because I wanted to show you without the glare and everything. It will be in a black frame, and I think that's just going to look awesome against a black matte and black frame. Just a really cool print right there. And the last item I have to show you is a piece of clothing that I purchased. I don't buy a lot of Spirit jerseys because sometimes they're kind of boxy and things like that. But I had missed out last time on. They had this one for this particular attraction, and I've never seen it again. And I didn't want to have FOMO this time, so I had seen it on Instagram. And when I went to the park last weekend, I looked for it. It was the first thing I went to look for, and I found it. And it is the Haunted Mansion Spirit jersey. And this one is really cool because this one does glow in the dark. I love how it's tied. I'm going to kind of stand up here and you can see it. It does have the Haunted Mansion emblem right there. It's all tie-dye. It does glow in the dark. So I have messed with it with the flashlight. This part does glow in the dark right here. And then on the back you have the whole Haunted Mansion right there. This glows in the dark too, all the way across. It's kind of puffy and everything. It's really cool. And then on the bottom, you have Madame Leota right there, and she does glow in the dark. You've got some of her instruments on the bottom right there. Just really cool. Trying to see if it shows up. So just really cool right there. You've got her and everything, a moon, the bell. Just a really cool looking spirit jersey. This is awesome. I love the tie-dye look and everything. It's just so cool. It's a little bit thicker than some of the other ones, like the Stitch one I have. It's very thin. This is like the traditional spirit jersey. They are a little pricey, but I didn't want to miss out on this one, and because last time they had the other Haunted Mansion one, I didn't get it, and then they had a Pirates one, and I kept waiting, you know, putting it off, and then eventually they sold out, and I've not been able to find the Pirates of the Caribbean one either. So this one is really cool. I will definitely be wearing this one come this fall for Halloween. I do have one from the first Oogie Boogie that I could trade up that has all the villains silk screened on the bottom, but this Madame Leota one is so cool, and that is my favorite ride at Disneyland, so I had to get the Madame Leota spirit jersey. So that's kind of wraps up our Magic Merchandise Monday. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscription button. We're on my way to 600. Let me know down below what was your favorite item. I love everything. If I had to pick one, I would probably have to say that Evil Queen pin, then the Madame Leota spirit jersey, just because they're so awesome. Thank you again for the continued support. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And you guys all take care and have a magical day. Bye-bye, everybody.